Just got a question. Someone asked, I experienced trauma from abuse my whole life. I recognize what is dysfunctional in me, but I'm having a very hard time changing it. Do you have any
Mhm.
suggestions?
Yeah, absolutely. So, again, you're not going to be able to do it alone. And that oftentimes when we're running against the brick wall, or like I see some of these things, but I can't seem to change it. There's a need for the grace and the resources that people come that bring into our life from outside of ourselves. It's kind of like a plant growing, right? You think about a tree growing. Use that word picture, right? That plants don't contain within themselves what they need to grow. That if you take a plant and you put it in a box with no soil, no light, no rain, just isolate it away, it'll die. It's not going to grow, it'll die. And we're much like that. We don't contain inside of ourselves the things that we need to heal and grow, that we have to draw them in out from outside of ourselves, which means we have to be rooted and planted in soil that can provide the nutrients and provide the support from outside of us that's necessary for us to be able to grow and heal and to be able to take in spiritually the things that we need to grow and heal.
Yeah,
And
I
so,
love that analogy.
yeah, so you find yourself not able to do the things that you know would be helpful, where you just feel stuck. It's probably because you lack within yourself the things that you need in order to grow and heal, and you're not planted in a context, and you don't have the relational connections that you need in order to get there. So you have to start there, which could include counseling, right, and connecting with somebody that's able to be a resource outside yourself that can provide the things that you need, and can also maybe help troubleshoot what it is that you're stumbling over that's keeping you stuck, that you can't seem to figure out, why am I stuck here?
Yeah, no, that's great, great advice. Really love this question, just coming from a place of humility and having, experienced trauma and recognizing these are the places that I need help and wanting that help.
Yeah, yeah, no, I love it. It's that growth oriented piece that I hear in the question,
Right,
right?
yeah, and it,
I
and it
always,
just starts with admitting to yourself, these are the places I need help.
yeah, it's admitting to the self that these are the places that I need help. But the thing that really inspires me in that is that in order to be sitting here and watching this and to be submitting that question, it's that part of you that God's wired into you that longs to heal and be whole,
Mm.
right? That if my finger gets cut, right, my finger gets cut, my whole body springs to action to try to bring healing. That the blood works to push out any debris that got in there. Antibodies go to work to kill anything that got in that doesn't belong in there. The tissue begins to work to heal and mend itself. That God wired my body to want to heal and to go into a process of healing. And that extends to my brain, my heart, my emotions, and when I've been wounded through trauma and abuse, that God has wired in you something that wants to heal and grow and is moving you towards healing and restoration and wholeness. That's why you're watching this. That's why you're asking the question. And so I just want to affirm that part of you, that
Yeah,
God's put
right.
something in you that's going to get you there and continue to draw you down that path to wholeness.
Right. And that healing is completely possible,
Mhm.
that, you're not too far gone
Mhm.
or, there's not too much dysfunction that, nothing's going to scare Jesus, nothing's going to scare
Mhm.
him away and keep him from healing those parts of you. So definitely love this question and just the place it comes from. And yeah, yeah, really good.
Yeah, and I would just, yeah, encourage you to continue to water that and feed that and pursue that. You know, counseling is not about just kind of symptom maintenance or management. The healing really is possible, and we want to work with the Holy Spirit, work in cooperation with the Holy Spirit, in that restoration and healing and wholeness that He's wanting to work in your life.